Bam! What's going on, stammer holders? Now, there was a hearing that happened just a couple days ago, and it was the House Transportation and Infrastructure Highway Committee. And they had a lot of great conversations, and I think we should discuss. Now, one of the important conversations that came up was about speed limiters. And if you don't know about what they're proposing when it comes to speed limiters, what they want to do is they want to limit the speed of trucks. Okay, they want to slow them all down. All right, and they want to put them around 68 is what they came up with, but they're still trying to figure it out. But imagine, there are truck drivers who are able to drive the speed limit of 80 miles an hour and get to the delivery on time and make more money as time goes on, because the faster you can go, the more money you can make. And we already are, we have to work with our clocks and work with the DOT rules, and work with these warehouses, work with these brokers, and we understand how much time that takes from us from making money. Because if your wheels aren't turning, you're not making no money, and we run through these issues every day. But imagine now they're slowing down your truck, so the speed they used to go, they want you to cut that back, and that's going to cut time and cut your money. But let's continue. Now, regardless of where you stand when it comes to speed limiters, if you think trucks should be speed down, they should be slowed down, or they should be allowed to go the speed that, naturally allow the free market to roam. Regardless of that, this is the issue that I had. So there's a young lady named Robin Hutchins who is the Fmcsa chief, okay? And she has been attending certain fundraisers, right? During the process of these speed limiters. And the people who are funding these political fundraisers are labor unions, trial attorneys, and large trucking companies. If you don't know about large trucking companies, their trucks already go around 62 to 65. So they don't go that fast. So imagine if other smaller trucking companies are able to go a faster speed, they're able to deliver more loads, and they can actually be a nice competitor with these large trucking companies. But that's not the point. This Fmcsa chief is going to fundraisers, and we don't know what kind of conversation they're having. And also, she's being funded probably at these fundraisers through some kind of charity, I would assume. I'm just assuming. And the question within this whole hearing was, what about the integrity? Don't you think that this is an ethics issue if you're making a rule for trucks to slow down, and then you're going to a fundraiser that is, they're pro slowing down these trucks? Now I want you to understand the entities at these fundraisers, they want trucks to go 60 miles an hour. That's where they want them to go. They want trucks all over the country to only be able to go up to 60 miles an hour. Now, the FFCSA, they came up with 68 miles an hour, but they quickly took it back, and they're not sure, and they're going to come out with another proposal at the end of this month. Now, when I look at these political fundraisers, I look at it similar to lobbyists or lobbying, and that's pretty much being influenced to, pass certain laws in the benefit of certain companies. It seems so unethical, but it happens. All right, and it's the same thing here. So my only thing is, I hope these people are really like paying attention, because we're not dumb. We can see what's going on. We can see, the corruption. But to go on, to go on. So there's a truck driver who was explaining that within his state, I'm assuming it's either Indiana or in California, maybe California, because semi trucks can only go 55 miles an hour in California state altogether. So he said that with these speed limiters, that just the signs alone, they they have more accidents. It actually makes the industry worse when you slow down trucks to one speed. And also, a trucker mentioned that we already have speed limit signs. We already have these things to control, how fast trucks should be going. And if you're breaking those laws, they're able to have certain systems in place that will make you a non-hireable driver, eliminate your safety score. Like, there are things that are already set in place, but to put an actual devices to govern your truck to slow down to one speed, it seems as if there's something more into play. And I feel as if this is where things start becoming ineffective. This is not productive rulemaking. And also, if you guys don't know, the FMCSA, whenever they want to make a rule, they always come out with a opportunity for the community to come and leave a comment, so they can hear what people in the industries are saying, and what do they feel, and do they agree with the rulemaking or not, and why not. And they have 15,000 truckers that have commented on this issue, and they're not in favor of it. But even if we got 15,000 comments from truckers, stating that they don't agree with it, the truckers do not have the money to back, compared to how they have these political fundraisers and have these big companies come in and put in the money to influence these changes in the rules. The trucking community don't have that for the smaller mom and pop shops. We don't have that kind of resource. So who are they going to listen to? They're going to listen to the money most likely. But like I said, this is a window that we can see clearly through. We see what's going on, and I just want to make one more comment when it comes to government. To leave it on this note, I believe in government. I believe that we need things to be, in order to have balance, you need you need law and order. You need balance. But there comes a point where government continues to grow and grow and grow, and as you grow, you become less effective. You're not making productive decisions. You're actually making decisions that actually can be self-destructive. And I believe that's where we're going. We're continuing to open more agencies, to regulate more industries. And as you continue to regulate and over-regulate, you're actually harming the industry and destroying it. And what happens when you destroy industry? You open up the opportunity for that industry to be paid for in another country because they have, less costs, less regulations, and it's more productive. Now, it may not be like that in trucking exactly, but think about all these rules they're making and how it could benefit electric truck companies, and how they would be able to have their trucks on the road, and it would just be a positive outcome for them, but a negative outcome for a truck driver in his truck with the traditional way. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you guys think that it's okay for FMCSA chief to be going to a political fundraiser when they're in the process of making a rule that is completely yeah, I mean, you guys see it, it's cut and dry. What do you think? Is this okay? Is this ethical, or maybe we just overlooking it?